I'm going to manage Real Madrid as their new manager, Xabi Alonso. That's right, Carlo Ancelotti has just been sacked. Everyone expected the Galacticos 2.0 with Bellingham, Mbappe, Vini to dominate football. Instead, they've had a pretty shocking season. Barcelona's skids have given them a royal humbling. And that's not acceptable for a club like Madrid. And so our goal as Xabi Alonso is to do what no manager has done before. Win Real Madrid a treble. Now, we are starting things off in the 25-26 season, which means Florentino Perez, the president of Real Madrid, has a gift for us. Trent Alexander-Arnold is signing for the club. Now, since we're doing this as Xabi Alonso, a lot's going to change tactically. Under Carlo Ancelotti, the team had a lot of freedom, playing in this 4-3-3 system. But Xabi Alonso does things differently. At Bayer Leverkusen, he rocked with a 4-3-3 formation that brought even Bayern Munich to its knees. But okay, I've got no idea how this system is going to work with the current crop of Madrid players. Vini playing as a left mid, Bellingham as like a proper cam, and Brahim Diaz being like a starter. The one good thing about this system is I think that Trent is going to fit right in. He can play as like a right mid, lesser defensive responsibility. He can focus on making those crazy passes and assists. But the important thing is that for Xabi Alonso's tactics to work, that defense needs to be rock solid. And with Militao being injury prone, Alaba being super old, I don't think it's going to work. If we want to succeed with Xabi Alonso's tactics and bring Madrid a treble, we need reinforcements in that back line. Now, there is a player who Xabi Alonso coached back at Bayer Leverkusen, Jonathan Tah. And I don't think there would be a better player to play for Real Madrid right now than him. Can you imagine a backline of Tah, Rudiger, and Militao? That's exactly what Madrid need. But wait a minute, our budget's just 39 million? But come on, we're Real Madrid. Surely we should have enough money to make one or two big signings. That's what Madrid do. But okay, the president of Real Madrid, Perez, has just sent us an email. Due to the massive salaries of Kylian Mbappe and now Trent, I will not be putting in more funds for bigger signings, but you're free to sell players that you don't need. Well, looks like we're gonna have to make a sacrifice from this Madrid squad. We're gonna have to make a big sale if we want to improve the team with maybe a centre-back and even other signings. And it pains me to do this, but I think it's gotta be Rodrigo. We're playing a system where we don't really need proper wingers. I don't think Rodrigo can do what Trent can do in that right mid position. Plus, we've already got Mbappe at the club, Vini as well. Arda Güler is coming up. A sacrifice must be made. And it's done. Goodbye, Rodrigo. I know he's been a great servant to Real Madrid, but it's a new era under Xabi Alonso. We're gonna have to do things differently. Our budget is now up to 119 million, and that's more than enough to bring Jonathan Tah to Real Madrid. These two created history at Bayer Leverkusen. Now they gotta do it at Real Madrid as well. It's now time to kick off La Liga as Real Madrid take on Atletico Madrid. Xabi Alonso's debut, Jonathan Tah's debut. Already you can see Xabi Alonso's influence as the team is much more composed in keeping the ball. But now in the second half, it's Atleti putting a bit of pressure and we can't get the ball off them. They've got a chance here and well, Atletico take the lead. This is not the start Xabi Alonso wanted. I think tactically we're going to have to make some changes. Vini's going to have to play further up. As a left mid, he's just completely out of the game. Mendy can play there for now. We'll put Bellingham back into the midfield and also bringing on Arda Güler. And Arda is already proving to be the difference maker, linking up with Mbappe. Back for Arda Güler, looking to find space, but he couldn't get past the final defender. But Bellingham now playing in more of a deeper role. He's actually really doing well, and Mbappe finds the goal. That's what Kylian can do. Arda Güler has completely changed the game, man. Look at his play here as he looks for Vinicius Jr. finally playing in a position he can do a lot better job in, and now Mbappe finds the space. Oh my days, what a comeback this has been. The game ends in a 2-1 win for Real Madrid, and this is a statement. Unlike last season where Madrid got humbled, this time around under Xabi Alonso, things are going to be different. But also, let's not get carried away with just one result. Our goal is to win the treble, and for that, we need to iron out any issues we have. And in that first half against Atleti, we were awful. The system of Xabi Alonso, it only works perfectly if every player is playing in their designated role. And right now in this team, Vini as a left mid, you guys saw he didn't do anything. We're going to have to play him as like a cam behind Mbappe, but I don't know how it's going to work with both these superstars occupying such a similar position. But of course, we can then put Bellingham in the midfield, Mendy in the left mid position. I mean, it did work against Atleti in the second half, but also the main thing is Arda Güler being a starter. Just like how Barcelona have Lamine Yamal, Güler can be our big talent if we just give him the opportunity, and I think in this system, it'll really suit him best. But also, I don't think we can go into the season with Mendy and expect to win the treble. We need a player that's more suited to this left midfield position. Now, at Xabi Alonso's former club, it was Grimaldo who was doing that job. But since he's got a Barcelona past, I don't think he'd be interested in joining us. There is another player, though, who fits perfectly in Xabi Alonso's system, Federico Di Marco. Now, I know he's not a Galactico player, but look at how invaluable he is for Inter. But I don't think we've got the money to bring him in, and Florentino Perez isn't giving us more cash. But what if we do a swap deal with Ferland Mendy? And yup, that's worked 50 million plus Mendy, and that's got us Di Marco. What an incredible signing this is from Inter Milan. Our approach at Real Madrid this season has been different. It's not the Galactico way, it's the Xabi Alonso way. We're signing players that suit the team and tactics. Not only are we winning games, we're now playing brilliant football. Arda Güler has been sensational as a creator, and all our new signings, Trent, Dar, and Di Marco, they've adapted well. And this is the Xabi Alonso effect. After 12 games, we're top of the league, unbeaten. But so are Barcelona. Barcelona under Hansi Flick have been ruthless. 4 Clásicos last season, 4 wins for Barcelona. If we were to help Xabi Alonso win the treble here at Madrid, we're going to have to show on the pitch that we're better than them. And Barcelona already on the charge. Lamine Yamal with an opportunity, and within 7 minutes, the best player in the world, Lamine Yamal, has done the job. Yep, there's no denying it, boys. Barca have the best in the world. It is Lamine Yamal. And right now, they just feel a level above us as Rafinha comes through, and 2-0 within 13 minutes. Even Xabi Alonso's tactics can't save us from Hansi Flick. This is too much for us to handle, man. Robert Lewandowski makes it 3. I already fear for Xabi Alonso's job, because one thing the president does not like is getting humiliated by Barca. We need something, man. A bit of hope, and Trent whips this one in. Militao's header. Maybe we've got a bit of fight left. But no, we've got nothing else left. Another big defeat at the Bernabeu. Maybe Xabi Alonso's tactics was a bit too brave, and maybe it's too early to even see results from it. This Barcelona team, man, is just something else. Unbeaten after 32 games. We're like 8 points behind. I mean, you look at our numbers, it's not like we've had a bad season. Xabi Alonso's tactics are working, but just not against Barcelona. Champions League 2, we got kicked out by PSG 4-0. Brutal. The thing is, it was always going to take time for Xabi Alonso's system to work. It's just so different from how Madrid used to play before. But there is signs of potential. Look at Bellingham. He's gone up in his overall. Arda Güler is up to an 83. The team is getting better, but right now, Xabi Alonso isn't safe from being sacked. One thing that's unacceptable at Madrid is going trophyless. And if that happens, we're not even going to get a second season to fix things. Well, it's a good thing that we've made the Copa del Rey final, and we're not facing Barca. We're facing Real Betis. And no way, this is a bombshell before a cup final. Vini has submitted a transfer request. And oh wow, it's only because he played 8 games this season. I don't know if this was because of injuries, but look at the comparison to Kylian Mbappe. He's had the season of his life, 35 goals. I think what's happened is that Vini just does not fit in Xabi Alonso's system, and that's why he was not getting any game time. Well, next season, what are we going to do? Selling Vini? Well, for now, this is how we're going to line up our team. Bellingham playing further forward, Germany at the back. We've got a trophy to win. No Vini Jr, man. I did not expect things to go this way. I mean, I should have expected it because Vini didn't really have a position in this tactical setup. But now we got to just focus on getting the job done, winning the Spanish Cup, so we can attempt to win all the big trophies next season. Güler looking for Kylian Mbappe. He's now the focal point of this team, and he's relishing in this role. Mbappe through, scores in a cup final. That's what we needed from him. Mbappe looking for Bellingham. He's playing in a more attacking role, contributing more, and Mbappe gets his second. Mbappe again. How do you stop this man? How do you stop this man? He completes his hat-trick in the first half itself. And no, Mbappe's got a habit of scoring hat-tricks when his team loses. But this time, though, he's helped Real Madrid lift the Copa del Rey. They should give myself and Xabi Alonso one more season to win the big trophies. Meanwhile, guys, the season has come to an end. Barcelona are champions. But towards the end, we did put up a fight, losing by just 1 point. I mean, come on. Losing the league with 96 points, it's just brutal. And that's why I do think this team is on the right path. But next season, though, one thing we're going to have to figure out. What do we do with Vinicius Jr? It's the new season and offers are already pouring in for Vini. There's one here from Napoli. And honestly, I don't consider them to be a rival, so I'm okay with sending him there. Ooh, but there's also Manchester Manchester United who want him and they're willing to pay a bit more. I think this is like an IQ test for Vini. Surely he's choosing Napoli.
Let's be nice. We don't have to go there. I mean, you're not wrong.
And there you go. It's a done deal. Vini has left Real Madrid. I'm kind of sad because I know he's got the potential to be the world's best. But hey, we've got Mbappe. We're building our team around him. He wanted to leave anyways. And okay, about that IQ test, Vini has definitely passed it. He's moving to Napoli. Fair play. With Vini gone, I think we should be playing Bellingham in that position. Of course, he's a lot more dangerous when he's closer to the opposition's box. But also, I don't have to worry about him just slacking off defensively. He will track back. And I think that's what we need for the balance of our team. Saying that, though, I think we could do with a massive upgrade in our midfield. Don't forget, Madrid's most successful period came when they had the likes of Modric and Kroos in midfield. And I think we need a proper controller in there. But wait a minute, I'm just getting a message from Florentino Perez. He wants me to make a Galactico signing with the money we got for Vinicius. That basically means a big-name attacker. We literally had that with Vini. And I don't think it works in this system. We can only have one big superstar, and that's going to be Kylian Mbappe. Xabi Alonso has a big argument with Perez over this. Any other coach and they would probably get sacked, but Xabi Alonso has won trophies with Madrid. He's been an incredible player throughout his career, so he was able to convince Perez to do what he wants, but it's come at a cost. Perez wants the treble this season, and to be fair, that's what we want, but we gotta make the signings we want to make that happen. And for me, that is João Neves. You look at his stats, he's got everything to be that successor to Luka Modric, to Toni Kroos. We're gonna have to pay a big price as well, but thanks to that Vini sale, we have the money. And for 130 mil, we're bringing Neves to Real Madrid. For me, this is like a Galactico signing because it's absolutely what this Xabi Alonso Madrid needs. Wait a minute, we've added João Neves to our team, but why is Raul Asensio in the starting 11? Where's Militao? No freaking way. His release clause was paid by Atletico Madrid of all clubs. I am shocked. That is an unbelievable betrayal. Well, I guess Florentino Perez will get his Galactico signing after all because I'm after William Saliba. I think he's one of the best defenders in the world. 88 overall at the age of 25. And he is not turning down the chance of joining Real Madrid. Saliba is joining us for 100 million. This is, I think, the most balanced Real Madrid's team has been since their three-peat era. We've got a strong defense, an incredible midfield, and an attack led by Kylian Mbappe. But even with how balanced our team is, we're not able to compete with Barcelona. They're still 3 points above us. If we want to win the league, if we want to win the treble, we're going to have to get a result against them. There's no excuses we can give about tactics. The players know what to do in their roles now. We've got Neves, we've got Saliba. It's time for Xabi Alonso's men to show that they're ready to win the treble, and it starts with La Liga. Last season, we had to eat the humble pie against Barca. That ruined our season. This time around, though, we got to get a result against them if we want to win La Liga. One big difference, though, is that this time we've got João Neves, an absolute controller in the midfield. You can't get the ball off him. He turns inside and out there. Still looking for passing options. Still Neves. What can he do? Tries to find Mbappe, but didn't work. The one thing last season we couldn't handle was Lamine Yamal, but this time Saliba has him covered. All we need to do is find the way to get the breakthrough, and I think we can get a win. A lot of our hope rests on Arda Güler as he finds Trent. Looking inside for Mbappe. Diving header. How is that getting saved? Arda Güler looking for the moment to be the hero. Still Güler's gone through everyone. What a save again. With 72 minutes on the clock, it is looking like it's going to be a draw against Barca. Not unless Mbappe's got something to say for it. He's gone through. Kylian Mbappe puts it wide. On the counter-attack, though, we might still have one more chance. Jude Bellingham. He's running with everything he's got. Still Bellingham. Has to be Jude Bellingham in the 90th. Yo, that could be the goal that wins Real Madrid La Liga. Bellingham can't believe it either. Look at the celebrations, boys. It's been almost 2 seasons since we've beaten Barca. With that Clasico win, we've now got the advantage in La Liga. 2 points over Barca. I think we do have La Liga covered. But don't forget, we're trying to win the treble, something Madrid have never done before in their history. For that, we also need to win the Spanish Cup. We did that last season. But this time, we're playing Barcelona in El Clasico final. Okay, we just faced Barca. We know how to beat them. But we got to do it now in a cup final. Trent is making a really nice run there. Mbappe's calling for it, but I don't see a passing option. Trent as well to find Arda Güler. A bit of space, but another save from Ter Stegen. I think we've caught Barcelona on the break here as we look for Arda Güler. That pass for Mbappe is on. I think he's kept himself onside. Kylian Mbappe in a cup final. That's what he does. Arda Güler has been the complete creative force of this team, man. He's been better than Lamine Yamal in this game as he looks for another pass here for DiMarco. We could score another goal. What a ball in for Mbappe. The header, he puts it wide. How does Kylian miss from there? Bro, that might be one of the worst misses I've seen. Almost been given a bit of space and no way scoring from there. Are you actually kidding me? That is ridiculous. Well, that sitter that Mbappe missed is now going to come back and haunt us. Or maybe it won't because Bellingham breaks through, finds Kylian Mbappe. He's done it again. There's always hope when you've got Kylian Mbappe. It's the full-time whistle, boys, and we have begun our journey towards the treble. Copa del Rey is in the bag. To follow that up, we've also won La Liga this season. 91.6 more than Barca. That's trophy number 2. The only thing that remains is the Champions League now. This is Madrid's competition, and we knock out Dinamo Zagreb in the round of 16. We get through Inter. That was big. Through against PSG, and in the final against AC Milan. These are two clubs, by the way, who've won the most Champions Leagues in history. And now the Xabi Alonso Madrid side that we've built can get the job done. Look at the growth in the players, man. Arda Güler up to an 88. I told you putting our faith in him was the play. Mbappe again with a Ballon d'Or level season. Bellingham as well. It's time for Xabi Alonso to finish what he started. No. This isn't part of the script. Rafael Leao already having a chance. We're the kings of Europe, man. We can't let AC Milan start dominating us. But right now, Rafael Leao seemingly unplayable as Fofana is firing the ball forward here. This is not good. Leao again. We go sliding in. Big challenge there. No, Rafael Leao has broken through. What a save from Courtois. 25 minutes in, and honestly, we should be 1-0 down. We are surviving right now. This isn't what Madrid do. We have not played like this as a Champions League final, boys. AC Milan have been so much better. The halftime whistle is kind of saving us. Second half needs to be better, man. There's a Champions League trophy on the line. Neves looking inside for Mbappe. We need him to shine. Don't forget, he's never won a Champions League before. He looks for DiMarco now. Could be a chance. Cut back for Bellingham. Now Mbappe. No, it gets blocked. And now AC Milan on the other end have a chance here. They've taken the lead. Real Madrid could literally end up losing a Champions League final. The clock is ticking down, man. We're going to need another Sergio Ramos 92-48 kind of moment here. Who can provide it? Maybe Kylian Mbappe. I see DiMarco making that run. Something tells me maybe we can pull something off here. Trent Alexander-Arnold back inside for Arda Güler, who's broken through and gets the goal in the 90th. That literally happened in 92-48. Sergio Ramos memories, but this time it's Güler. I'm actually in disbelief because I literally can't believe what happened here. 92-48 pretty much. Güler getting the equalizer. But we need to keep the emotions in check. All we've done is take this game to extra time. Mbappe's broken through. Kylian Mbappe's not really had much of a chance in this game. But in extra time, he's the one to make the difference. You give him an inch and he will destroy you. No. We're not conceding now that we've taken the lead. Absolutely not. Oh, and now Mbappe. He's using his pace against the tired legs. A cheeky chip. Kylian Mbappe. That should settle this one. It's done, boys. From the brink of defeat, Real Madrid have done it again. Something happens in the Champions League with them. But yes, we've completed our goal. The treble has been secured. And we did it with the Xabi Alonso way. Imagine if he can actually pull this off for Madrid in real life. Let me know in the comments if you think so. Now, if you enjoyed this video, why not watch me manage the worst club in FC 25? Unlike Real Madrid, that team was awful. Click here.